in Taurus. All right, first off, what we're going to do is we're going to pull one of each card just to get the level energy of Jupiter in Taurus. And we'll talk about what is really happening with Jupiter in Taurus. Because this week is really interesting that it's a week of really like monumental changes, as most weeks have been this year. But it's interesting because you have all of these changes happening, and simultaneously, all of those changes are creating a massive energy shift in their own right through their configurations, which will lead us into the fixed grand cross. So we're going to go through Jupiter and Taurus, Mars and Leo, because I want to set the stage for what that energy looks like. And then we will talk about the fixed grand cross, grand square, whatever you want to call it, that is going to be present from 516 to 523, that energy signature. But they play a part in this. So let's go through Jupiter in Taurus. Again, this is the Work Your Light Oracle cards. And let's see what energy spirit you have for Jupiter in Taurus. What Oracle card of guidance do you want to provide for Jupiter in Taurus? Thank you. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive Hits Soul Tribe. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right. And then we have these. Oh, okay. They want to do the reading off of this, and then we'll pull the super attractor at the end. So, Jupiter in Taurus. Remember how we talked about where you're spending your time last week? Like that was our whole theme of last Twitchy Tuesday. Where are you spending your time? How are you honing in on, what things, your habits, what things you need to adjust? And this is why. This Jupiter in Taurus is exactly why. What I have been saying about Jupiter in Taurus is there's this sense of like the delight of being human in the world, right? How do I find the happiness and the delight of this human experience that we have in this world that we live in? When you can't be at that highest expression, it gets really, really challenging to hone in on answering that question. If you're clogged, your time is full, your energetic resonance is off, all of those things, it's like it muddies the lens. It muddies what you can and can't see. So that is why we take these moments, because again, it's like things happen in the spirit before they happen in the physical. Spirit knows that all of this energy is upcoming, right? All of these transits are upcoming. Spirit already knows that, right? Here's this, look at all these spirits right here. They already know all of that, right? Your soul tribe knows all of that. They got you. So when it comes in and that comes into your awareness and it resonates with you, it's like, okay, this is where I need to take my action at, because obviously it's leading to something else. All things tied together, right? So Jupiter, before he can get into Taurus, has to get through 29 degrees of Aries, meaning he is moving across the eclipse point. The Aries eclipse that occurred the end of March, he is here. He's got to move across that point, reactivating that eclipse. And that eclipse was the start of the new eclipse cycle of Aries and Libra. The very first one. It also changed our moons. It changed our moon cycles. So this is not like a far away eclipse point. This isn't like something that happened 3 years ago that you can go back 3 years and go, oh, what happened 3 years ago? Let me take a look and see how. No. This is how quick timelines are changing. This is how quick you need to be, right? 8 of Pentacles, you need to be on your shit. This is how quick you need to get things done. Because now we're here and Jupiter is going, all right, look, I'm at an anaretic degree. I'm tired AF. I just birthed this whole new universe for you, and I still got more to give. So what are we ready to move forward? What pentacles are ready? If you don't have look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 pentacles. Let's just call this one not ready yet because it's up next to get like finalized, right? You have 6 pentacles. I hope you got 6 pentacles. What if there's only 2 here? Right? What are you ready to move forward? What out of these 6 pentacles are actually ready to move forward? Obviously, we got 2 that ain't ready to move forward yet. That's okay. Keep working on them. But you do have a lot here that is ready to move forward. That's ready for this great gathering. And we will get into this oracle card and what the full meaning is. But there are things that are ready. What do you want? Do you want all of these, or do you want the 2 that are here? Like, what do you want? Where are you at? What if all of these, like, what does your pentacle tree look like? What do you want? And Jupiter will bring that more for you at that 29, right? It's the Aries eclipse. Great beginnings, great endings. There will be more. Jupiter brings in more. And from that eclipse, is there more to consider? Is there more to understand? Is there more healing that is needed? Is there more work that needs to be done? More things to do? More celebration, the 3 of Cups, more celebration that's needed, more community driven things that are needed, right? We've got the great gathering, and we've been kind of honing. There's been sprinkles of this message for the last couple of weeks now, which is there is something that you're meant to do with others, whether that's your purpose being out into the world so you affect the collective, Pluto and Aquarius, right? You affect the collective, or whether it's more of like your community, your tribe is going to come to you, but it needs you to clear out all of the things that you need to welcome in that energy. Maybe it's an opportunity that somebody's bringing to you. But again, if you're clogged, if you haven't taken the time since that Aries eclipse when things were opened up to make and do your work, who knows how much of this can actually come in? Are you only going to get these 2 that are half done and they ain't even fucking ready yet? Or are you going to get what's ready for you? Now, one thing, Jupiter does provide a lot of spiritual protection. That's part of his goals, is in spiritual protection. So again, ancestral protection, the spirits are here. So if things are a lot, if you have a lot coming in at this time for you, if you have a lot of changes happening, if the Star and the Ace of Pentacles, if the universe just keeps giving and giving and get, and it's like, yo, go, here's more, here's more, here's more. The Star is like, you're kind of, spirit's coming, world is changing, things are happening in both realms. Jupiter's got you. It's okay. Try to focus on faith versus overwhelm. Because the Ace of Pentacles can be a lot, right? Focus on faith instead of overwhelm. Hold the vision. Hold the vision. Trust the process. If you were sleeping during the eclipse, if you've been sleeping on it, if you've been ignoring it, Jupiter will make it abundantly clear. Abundantly. You will not miss out. Wake up. Do the things you need to do. Hold the vision. Trust the process. And it's been 12 years, right? Jupiter has not come into Taurus for 12 years. And he'll be here till May 26th of 2024. He is not leaving Taurus. And he will do a retrograde here, the exact retrograde that Mercury just got done with, which is going to happen September 5th, is when he will station retrograde at 15 degrees, 35 minutes of Taurus. He will head all the way back to 5 degrees, 35 minutes, where he will station direct on December 31st. Y'all can't make this up. So what was Mercury doing in retrograde for you? What was that like? And that can be a little bit of the tips, the tools that can give you like where Jupiter is going to be steady expanding for you, right? The same kind of maybe similar themes that you had to like re-look at and rethink through Mercury retrograde. Well, now Jupiter is here to be like, expansion, I got you. You know, luxury, attract, substance, material, sensual, food, make money, have it. Like all of those things is what Jupiter in Taurus is going to be bringing. And again, when we go back to this Three of Cups and we'll get to the Great Gathering with this soul tribe, how can others' work support your own work? That is another question that came out very clear to me. Is like, how do you stand on the shoulders of giants in integrity? And this is where that Saturn and Pisces comes in from. How do you stand on the shoulders of giants? How do you stand on the shoulders of your ancestors? How do you stand on the shoulders of those that came before you? And you can use that work to support your own work. How does all of that? All right, let's take a look at the Great Gathering. I have to find it. These are not in order. Where is it? Here it is, 96. So it is an activation card. We're being activated right now. 96. Let's take a look. All right. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. You are being called to let your intuition move you physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet. And as you travel and share your creations, something is rethreaded. This card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are like you at a soul level, or you already are. You are being called to gather groups of people, either by leading them or by becoming part of a group that can support you in your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet. To raise consciousness so that way we can continue to call this magnificent place home for eras to come. One of the many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It is time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, you share the medicine that you most need, those who are like you will gather around you. You are your tribe. They are just like you. And just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you too. Work your light activation. All right, we're going to do this. Bam. Hold the card on your heart and say, I choose now to let myself be seen. I am ready to call in my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. Perfect. Exactly what we were looking for when I was choosing the cards, exactly what was necessary. All right, let's get this super attractor card and then we will go to Mars in Leo. What super attractor card do you have for this Jupiter in Taurus? Whoa. Okay, one, please. We would love one. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. Wow. Lovely. They come through freedom.